Good afternoon. All right, we're good and ready. I said I was going to stream the part 2 of Hogwarts Legacy playthrough as a Slytherin on the Switch 2, and here I am. But first, I was testing out some things because, again, I've been saying it, I'm very new to all of this, including using OBS. I've had so many technical issues because I'm just learning on my own and using ChatGPT to help out a little bit, but so far things are working. I have no idea about any of the chat systems, so if there's ever any comments like on YouTube or chats on live, I'm gonna miss them. Not until I actually get into that will I actually notice it. So just playing around first right now with the whatchamacallit, the browser or window display captured. I've had so much issues with this that I haven't even wanted to go into it, but it seems to be working right now. So I just popped open a couple of things that I thought were really interesting. And I think on, like, yesterday I mentioned that the cast was like, they've selected some really like screen friendly people, like where they have such characters, and they've also selected a lot of handsome people, right? And yeah, I mean, I mentioned like Miss Petunia Dursley, very good looking lady, right? Very good looking. So it's just gonna be interesting to see if they're gonna, you know, give him certain makeup, or like for Snape, give him like the hooked nose that I think we're gonna want, right? But too bad for this actor that he's gonna have to have a prosthetic for a long time. But you know, Snape is not in every scene, so it might work out. But other than that, I trust that they know what they're doing, and the cast of characters, they look really good. They look really good, so I'm very happy with that. I don't know what else I pulled up, so I'm kind of afraid of clicking on these things. Oh, okay, I was looking at Mario. Yeah, I really want to get better at this game, and I'm playing offline a little bit, but seeing everybody, it is kind of like nerve-wracking, right? Yeah. It is getting nerve-wracking to play against all these people. What do I have here? Oh, okay, yeah. I was just looking at Lego. People are just so good with spending their time on this. All I can do is like set up my city to look like the Universal Studios ones. Not like it, but you know, like having the castle and all that stuff. Because I do have a Harry Potter city, but the amount of time and effort it takes to do this is crazy. Either way, this is we're not here for this. We're here to play Hogwarts Legacy. And I'll probably log in a few hours today and take some periodic breaks. And this is live, right? I think it's recording as well. So if I can chop this up, I'll chop it up into a sort of like a part 1, part 2 video, things like that, of different sizes, of course. I'm a minimalist in many respects, so I think me spending time editing a ton of videos and all of that, that's not me. I think I need to make sure that I'm balancing the effort that I'm putting into this and the fun. And the fun always has to come before all of the difficult efforts. Again, this is not my full-time job. This is just a hobby, and mainly because I want to capture some of these gameplays that I do, because I've been gaming all my life, and sometimes when I look back at like what I've done, like it would have been fun to have been able to see back some of my gameplays and not just forgotten them, right? So I'm archiving it for myself, for my kid. And if you want to join in on the ride and follow along, tag along, I don't mind that at all. I do think that it's kind of cool whether it's 1 or 2 viewers, to be able to have somebody watch this back. If it helps them in any way to be able to have a walkthrough of a really great game, along with someone who appreciates the game and, you know, wants everyone to have a nice, joyful experience out of gaming instead of like a stressful hunting down, nitpicking on everything. I do nitpick a little bit, but not everything. Or of, you know, the thing that you love. That's on me. We try to keep it positive here. In keeping it positive, we're attempting to make sure that we're creating the world that we want to live in, which should always be more positive and thoughtful than anything else. Now, let's get into playing Hogwarts Legacy. Give me just one moment to set it. Again, I'm new to this. All right, in part 2 of our gameplay, we're going to be getting our wand. If I recall correctly, we're going to the village. And in the village, we'll be able to change clothes and all that stuff. I don't think I will. I think I'll keep the outfit for a little bit. And then once we get enough clothing items, or the one that I really like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's a good scarf. Then we'll be able to change. But for now, we're keeping our Slytherin outfit. We're playing as Helly Denver. Honest but cunning Slytherin. Is there another description other than cunning for Slytherin and ambitious? It doesn't seem like these are two like values that you would want to center around a house. Alright, I'm not sure how loud I want the game to be, but we're gonna raise it up a little bit. We're also gonna raise my mic because I am a quiet speaker. I'm quiet except for when I get mad and then I go, you know, Hulk. Very loud. But that's not gonna happen in this gameplay, right? There's nothing to get mad about. So again, we're playing on the Switch too. And so that's why it doesn't look great. I've played this game before on the PS5. And it almost looks like there's something here, right? There, okay. This is just getting chopped up. Okay, I was looking at the barely visible, what do you call them? Well, there's scissors. Let's just call them scissors. Everything's a scissor. What do I do with this? I repair it?
Leviosa.
No? Okay, the wrong one. Oh! Okay, that worked too. So it doesn't look great, but I expect it to run great because of the Switch 2. And so to people are thinking like, oh, okay, well, they should have made it better, right? Because I heard that Breath of the Wild, Tears of Kingdom are really good looking right now. And to that I say that Avalanche only could do so much, right? They'd already made the Switch 1 game before, and so now Switch 2 comes along. They're like, hey, let's do some upgrades for it just to make it run smoother, right? So that's what they did. I did not expect any miracles, and neither should you. What you should expect, though, is great gameplay, which is what Hogwarts Legacy is known for. It did receive a 9 out of 10 by pretty much almost everybody that gave it a chance, right? So I think the 9 out of 10 was from IGN.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Okay. And
well, fancy meeting you here.
the story makes up for it. The beautiful castle makes up for it. And we're not looking for like crispness and absolutely everything. Although I will point it out because it does feel jarring when you see something that doesn't look so hot. Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah,
Sebastian.
my new charge.
Okay.
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
The cutscene pictures look great though. At least it gives me something to look at. It actually does feel like fast enough. I've had a long experience with gaming. Loading screens have driven me nuts since I was a kid. And they've gotten to the point where they're very, very fast and it's acceptable.
Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Me? Well,
As
I
am
picked you.
Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
And the fact that this is free roam, it's just incredible.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything,
Go faster.
given
Can
my
I run?
detention record.
This is the fastest I can run.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
I'm glad that they aren't like
Speaking
this
of
very
detention,
young
this trip
age
to
because it
Hogsmeade
would have
might
been
saved me from one.
weird to be
Glad I
playing
could be
as
of
like a
service.
first year.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me,
It's odd enough.
as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince
Nope,
old
I'm
Scribner
stuck.
that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand,
Where are
am
we going?
inclined to disagree.
Oh, we're slowing down?
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
I think this is for healing. Alright, I've got them all. Thanks for looking out. Can't remember if I used
Well, it's
potions a
big
lot
from the
before.
Forbidden Forest. Look,
What's going on?
I think
See for
so. I
yourself.
think they're essential.
quite a sight, isn't it? You
Yes.
certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Look at that.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Hence
The-
the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
What I really like about this game is that the voice acting, it's as you go. I mean, I know a lot of
Have you
games
had
do
much
this,
of a
but it's
chance to
as
explore the
you're
castle?
A little.
going to the
It's
next
positively
area.
enormous.
It is
We're
that.
building a story
I've been
here.
there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, look, I can see
Oh,
that.
any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps
Look
one
at
day.
this.
I can't go
The
around telling you all my
Thestrals,
secrets
they're
now,
so
can I?
pretty in a creepy way.
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
It's a natural gift. Oh, I want those. Yeah, and it beats like having to read all that stuff myself. So that's kind of why I'm talking over him, because the captions are below. If you want to experience this game for
I've always
yourself
thought
with no
Thestrals pulling a
interruptions,
carriage a bit grim,
get the game.
though I
It goes on
suppose most
special,
people don't actually see them at all.
so it is affordable.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Oh, it will be.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look
He's been
right at
having too much
me.
fire whiskey.
Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Sorry. I'm not paying attention. Just a general direction I have to walk.
Mr. Moon is quite
Forward.
the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Hogsmeade, here we are. You know, I was just thinking,
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't
The-
know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
the vibes that I get from like the design, it's sort of very similar to like, because I was talking about Donkey Kong yesterday, because I saw rewatched the trailer, and they did so much with the graphics for the engine that they were running on that they made it seem like they were running on a higher bit engine. And this is exactly the vibes I'm getting here. Like, it's slightly off. Things are slightly off, but it seems like they're attempting to do big things with a smaller engine. Now, that is, again, because they started this on the Switch 1. They ported it to the Switch 1 originally, so they're just developing off of that version instead of what they could have done, which is just waited for the Switch 2 and just started from scratch, and it probably would have looked way better. But it's giving a really good type of atmosphere where things seem slightly darker. The game is not like meant to be this dark. At least that's not how I experienced it on the PS5, but I like it. Or at least I'm used to it, and that's why I like it. Sorry, Sebastian, do go on. What was that about your sister? You don't want to talk about it now? Alright. Oh, we're doing the slow walk thing now. It's probably to get us to look around. I was just looking around at the entrance, but yes, this also looks good.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
He's such a nice brother.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay. Who I have to choose? We'll go... We'll just get the wand first. Is it right behind me? No, almost. Alright, let's pick our wand. Should I steal? No. I'm an honest Slytherin. I don't need lies to get ahead. I will get ahead using my cunning. That does not mean we have to lie
I'll be right with.
or steal.
Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
In my first playthrough, I was stealing
Hello,
from
sir.
everything,
I'm looking
but
for-
the
For a new
chests
wand, yes.
were not
It's
full of
about
anything
time.
good.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure.
Yes.
Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
And flick.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
I wonder if I have a choice here. I accepted the last one. Okay, notched warm brown beach. Phoenix feather. Quite bendy. 10.5 inches. Small. That's small. I think this was the last one that I had.
How intriguing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can choose my own. Okay. That's kind of cool looking.
Curious indeed.
That looks like the Elder Wand. Whoever has that wand probably has a lot of discomfort in their hands.
Intriguing.
Dark gray. I kind of like that, but
Curious indeed.
more natural. Or not. Why am I being picky with this? I can't even remember my last one. That looks like it's torched.
How intriguing.
That looks better. Just a nice stick. We'll go with stick style. And
Curious
11 inches. Beech, cherry, hawthorn, vine. You know, you can actually. You know what? Actually, I remember what happened last time. I had an account with the Wizarding World or whatever that was, and I had picked the wand that they had picked for me. But we'll go with a
How
redwood.
intriguing.
White bendy is good because I would expect that I would snap it if I had a. Well, I do have a wand, like one of those toy ones that I got when I think I was like, I think I was young and I had some spending money and I ordered it from online from some wizarding shop. I forgot what it was, but it's just basically like, you know, basic looking one like they had in that first movie before they changed it to unique ones. And I have not broken that, but it is looking rough. Yeah, dragon, hello.
A dragon heartstring
Yes.
wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Yep. That is our wand. I think I'm fine with that. Crooked spiral, warm brown redwood, dragon heartstring, quite bendy, 11 inches. We shall purchase.
What do you think?
I love it.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Magical.
Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Will do. Tomes and Scrolls, Pippin's Potions, and the Magic Neep is where we head to next. And let's head back. Because I think this was something, right? Oh no, it was... Okay, so it was nothing. What's the next place? Tomes and Scrolls. What's closest? I don't think here. Oh, it was back there. I knew it. All right.
An inquiring mind.
That's me. Mr. Thomas Brown, I'm here.
I'm here
for
for the
stuff.
spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Okay. Do we have money? These are free. Good, thank you. Oh, I didn't even buy that. Okay.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
I am not going to focus too much on collecting the animals because last time I did, and it sidetracked me a lot. It made the game last way longer. That's not bad, but I wasn't going to 100% the first run. And I got super sidetracked. Let's go to Pippin's Potions next. I wonder for this game how much they actually consulted JK on it, because these names are very, very cute, right? And
Potato.
I think she tends to go for really interesting names. But I'm guessing not. I'm guessing the Avalanche people just got the go-ahead for these things and made their own decisions.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
And they seem to be Lord of the Rings fans too, because that's Pippin.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Okay, give me 1 second. I have to just check to see if we're even live right now, because it doesn't look like it. I don't see the stream on here. We'll pause for a second. Be right back. All right. Now we're cooking. Yep. I had sent the link out, I think, and just left it as unlisted. Of course. Of course. But no worries. If you missed the beginning part of this stream, it will be reposted on a playlist now. Now I have to. Of course, I'll do minimal edits as usual. Like I said, I'm doing minimalist in streaming to balance fun with the whole streaming aspect of it. And then that means just like small cuts. So I'll probably just cut out this part where I'm figuring out what's happening here. But we were unlisted. Something I shouldn't start my streams with, but that is a lesson learned for the next time. So let's keep going, and then we'll be able to, well, okay, so recap. You just rewind a little bit. I just got my wand, and I went to get some potions recipes, or some crafting recipes. This is the potions. And now we're gonna move on to the very next store. Okay, so first let's get these.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or
Oh wait,
come back
I
another
don't have
time
money.
if you're in
I
a
don't have
rush
money.
today.
Okay, where to next? Where'd I have to go? The rags one or potions? This one, I think. Let's assume it's this one. Come on. What I'm really excited to get into is the fighting. Can I go through here? Because I don't think it's way up top. And just seeing if I missed any storylines. Because I went specific for the animal husbandry, like the caretaking of animals.
Those aren't so bad.
And that means I could have missed like other storylines. I don't think I got into Quidditch that much. Can I talk to you? Am I allowed to talk to you? Only if I have money? Oh, why can't I talk to you? Is it not time yet? Maybe I can talk to you. I can't talk to any of you. Okay, must go to the Neep. What in the heck is a magical Neep? Homes. Sporting. Where? Okay, that's not what I expected. It makes me want to search through this chest. Hairy-hearted clod. I heard Harry Potter. Sod. Is that a bad word? I'm sorry. I have no idea. Okay, here we go. I need that. Is it? Okay, I saw something. Where'd it go? Go.
Well, hello there.
Hello. Timothy Teasdale.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
I think Dittany is the healing one, actually.
Do have a look around.
We'll take the lot.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
The movie is so iconic with the way that Daniel Radcliffe said certain things, right? We'll take the lot, and then expecto patronum, screaming that one. That it's gonna be uncanny to hear another kid say something, and then also because a lot of those lines were in the book, right? But to say it in a different way. But I'm going to expect it. Okay, now we're done with this. I gotta meet Sebastian. Let us go. Oh. Walking on rails. Everything reminds me of Mario Kart right now. I have Mario Kart fever. Pass this way. This way? Oh, we're doing this quest. We're doing this quest. FYI. They did not go out of their way to make that quest for us not to do it. If you know, you know.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Troll in the town square.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Alright. It's not good to do these fights if you're like trying to fix something with your screen. Okay, alright, I'm in it now. I'm in it now. Okay, armored troll. I do want to get good at this because I think that Avalanche is gonna go big on Harry Potter coming soon.
Are we weakening him at all?
I'm like rolling into him. What's up with this? Can I? What am I? Okay, I can't Levioso him. And I think the things that they're gonna exploit are. No, I can't. Can't pick him up at all. The things that they're gonna exploit are gonna be the battles and Quidditch. Or maybe they won't do Quidditch, somebody else will. But there's such potential in this game to just get really amazing with the battles. It's already good, right? But I do want to get good with my combos. Right now I just have this one, because I can't... What do? I Accio? What do I Accio from him? Oh, I guess I could do this, right? That's right.
A taste
That's what
of
it
his
wants
own
me to do.
medicine.
Nicely done. That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
A few more hits to do the
Some
job.
plain wooden barrels. Maybe they're full of stuff. Ooh. L plus R.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I
That's
suppose
right.
So. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay. Doesn't watching this make you want to have like sweets and pumpkin
I'll go and see what he wants.
drinks? This is such a fall game. Okay, what do you want me to do? Fix stuff. Okay. Reparo. Nope, 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 nope. Reparo is the bottom one.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
This is the opposite of Lego. Like that? What's it? Did I search through that? Nope, it's a parcel.
Reparo.
How am I gonna get money though? We'll see how long it lasts that I don't search through chests. The reason I don't want to do it though is because it was such a waste of time on the last playthrough that like I constantly kept on opening chests and then I had to like you know, organize my inventory, and I kept on like getting clothes and I didn't want them, and I could just sell them, I guess, but I think you have to go to the sales shop to sell them. So the experience was not fun. I don't want to have to go through a bunch of chests and pick up a bunch of different clothes and things I don't want.
Reparo.
But if I don't get money any other way, I might have to. Okay, what else? Okay. The tree. Is it the tree I'm fixing? Or what? What is it?
Ah, good as new.
I think so. I shouldn't be able to fix a tree, right? It's life. Okay. Now we speak to the shopkeeper.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Did you watch me
Hello,
fix
sir.
things from
I don't
outside?
believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Maybe they're good. I'll take it.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
What am I getting? This? I'm not getting any of those? Okay. Or is it this? A school robe? I thought you were gonna give me outdoors clothes. Doo-doo. Did I actually do something here? I don't know. I don't think I changed my clothes.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I.
Yeah, I didn't.
Perfect.
What did I even do?
3 broomsticks is just this way.
Well, I got something.
I sell even more.
I just don't want to
battle-worthy
change into anything just now.
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Okay, let me get that page. Where is it? Hello, why can't I use the... I can't use the spell. What's happening here? Not letting me use the Revelio spell. Why not? Huh. That's curious. Can I use it out here? Okay, something's happening. Something terrible is happening. I can't use the Revelio spell. Yeah. What? Why not? I'm actually unable to use my other casting too. So, okay.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in
Maybe
there,
it's
it might
story
even be
related.
Sirona,
I'll follow
the
you.
owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
You know the
from Daily
goblin?
Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I
Burn.
wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
He had such a great
Seems
outfit.
you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back.
And
Rockwood
hat.
Hollow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I've had an interesting life.
But it's perhaps best I do that later.
It's kind of curious that you don't know anything about
We should head back to the
the
castle.
main character prior to them becoming a fifth year. I'm assuming that she does come from the wizard world, because otherwise everything would be like, oh, whoa, what's this? What's that? Interesting. Like Harry.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to
His
risk
outfit
another
is great,
detention
too.
for getting back after hours.
All right, let's go. Mighty eventful. Hogwarts. To my room. We're in the dungeons, right? How do I get to the dungeons? To my common room. Where is it? Okay. Is that Stonehenge? A lot of weird things happen around Stonehenge. Bunch of crop circles. You'd think they'd have the place monitored 24/7. Okay. Do I sleep or something? Which one's my bed? We going to sleep? Is this my bed? We have an outpost from Fig. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay. No time for sleep. Must talk to my professor.
Come and see me.
Oh.
I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Okay. Wait, what are you? This is my mail? Okay, multiple ways to read and hear your mail. Where's the door? Door. Right here. I got distracted by the owl. So fancy. The Ravenclaw one is fancier though. Okay, where to go? Where do I go? This way. This way? Yes. Yeah, this is really a game that you have to play to experience it. So as much as like people will watch other people play it, it's more of a journey, your own journey, because you do end up feeling like the character. And they did a lot to make it seem that way. Like right down to the people talking about you as you walk past. They get very personal, like a lot of personal gossip about you. It would be wonderful though to know this castle by heart. That's gonna take a long time. And a lot of exploration. Finally. They do need to add more battles though. Like the story is fine for this one, but part 2 has to be like battle heavy.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Oh, I don't know which one. We'll go with this one.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
All I gotta say is thank goodness for the little magical this thing. This must be in the next game. Could not do anything without this. Walking down the stairs. Thought I saw something there. Oh, you know, I can fast travel now to some of these sections, can I not? I should have probably done it, but I want to unlock some of the other ones if I'm able to pass by them.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
What was it?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
This is like typical internet, right? Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be empathetic, or there must be a reason everybody hates you, right?
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I am not. I can't remember.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you
Oh,
with
okay.
odors.
This
Only if
isn't
you
playable.
lose, which I never do.
That's why I can't remember
Or
it.
at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Okay.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'm kind of regretting clicking this.
Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
We'll help
Do you
you.
have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. Wait. I don't want to have to do that right now. I'm doing the next thing. Where is quests? The Hecate. Hecate or which one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Am I close to getting to her? Yep, I am. My favorite professor. Whoops.
I believe we have some matters.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Okay.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Okay, we're gonna have to look at the map because that looks like it might be far away. Yep. How do I get here faster? Can I go here? Well, I've been here. Is that faster? Am I able to travel here? No, I have to get you first. Grr. We'll go through here. See if that's faster. I haven't heard the lady speak too much though, and we've unlocked some of her waypoints. Or fast travel things. The waypoint, I think that is the magical lines that I follow. I was really trying to do this like as a speed run, but I do not remember any of this. Some of it's coming back, a lot of it is not. Okay. Look at that. We're dueling now, right?
Can I help you?
Yes.
Sebastian
I'd like to
told me
fight some
see you
children.
about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Mildly.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Yes.
Get me in the ring.
This time I'll pay attention from the beginning.
Begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay, break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell. Target R lets you track enemies without aiming. Use R. Change targets while locked. Okay.
Confringo.
Whoop whoop. Kind of slow at this. Okay.
Levioso. Act like a winner. Expulso.
You talking to me or to your friend? Bye, girl. Close.
Some big hits that round.
That was not my best round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Win cross wands twice. Okay, I need another round.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes, please.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
No.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Yeah, I want to be able to do this by myself. These are just kids. Okay, the R down. Okay, I was doing the other R. I don't know why. Oh boy. And then, okay, then move it while locked. Okay. Come here. So I can beat you up.
Don't shy away now. Levioso. Levioso.
And R, and then switch back and forth. Okay, all right. You come here. Oh, okay, I did the right thing. I was like, how do I break the protection spell he has? Come here. And go down. Okay.
Act like a winner.
Can I, oh, okay. I was trying to get this guy that's got his head down. It looks like he gave up. Come on. Oh, you didn't even get to me. I'm too fast for you.
Sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
I survived. What do you want about?
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
The mysterious gobstone. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucan. Okay, Lucan. I need that last
Hello,
one.
Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
I put this in story mode, but maybe I should go back to hard mode. Yeah, I should try hard mode. So that way the baddies are all difficult. But we'll see. Then regular? No. Oh man, I'm being dumb here. What do you want me to do? This one? And then that one?
Keep trying.
I did click it. Cast Accio followed by 4 consecutive. Basic Accio.
Lumos.
Okay. I thought I could cast the other ones, but the other spell that I have is Reparo. You can't use Reparo. Then basic. Got it.
Good one.
No!
Something.
I shot too fast. Would you like to skip the sequence? No, I don't. I can do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Thanks, kid.
Assignment's all finished.
I have rewards. What rewards? Okay. How do I get my rewards? From my challenges? From this? I did. I got rewards. Gear appearance reward. Top of the class scarf. Legendary gloves. Oh, this actually might be from my purchase. Bookish, half room. Okay, I'm gonna claim all this stuff because maybe I want to wear this. Lucky leprechaun. Okay, I have not done that one yet. Not done that one yet. I'll take the gloves. And I have not done that one yet. Okay. Do I get rewards for anything else? This is not rewards. This is just things I've done, right? Tools. Actually, okay. This is my progress. Okay. Understood. Now, how do I put on these gloves? Beasts. Gloves. Didn't I just get other gloves? Okay. Maybe not. Oh, okay. So I did put on the other outfit and it was a higher offense or offense. Okay, so nothing special. Let's head to Professor one of them. Forget which one, but we'll go there. We're going to Professor Hecat again. Nearest flag is this one, perhaps? No, it's not that. What is the nearest flag to here? This one? There's no flag close to here. Oh dear. Oceans is nowhere near her. Must be this one. Yep. Right there. We'll do this one and then I'm taking a quick stretch break because I need to stretch the muscles and get a snack. I'm just gonna comment on streaming and streamers. Again, I'm doing this for fun, but I had no idea it was this much effort because like they have to pay attention to chats, to if the stream is on and not unlisted like other people I may know. And then like I'm all of a sudden getting hungry. Like normally, yeah, I would play and eat like something on the side, but now I'm just self-conscious about, am I gonna be eating while doing this? No, because we're actually playing here. So I will take a break right after this so that way I can stretch, grab a quick bite to eat, and then we'll resume because I want to get to the actual fun part, which is battling the baddies outside of Hogwarts.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
She is being way too kind.
And keep your wand steady.
Because I am not doing great. But I will be. If there's anything I want to get great at, it's this game and the wand work. And Donkey Kong Bonanza, when that comes up. And
good work.
Zelda. Yeah. I need to play Wind Waker. So where do you want me to put that? Fire one will go. We're not often going to use Reparo, so we'll use it here. Professor Fig, huh? where do I find you? Big is... yeah. Same spot. Faster, just fast travel to him or what? Yes, it is. I keep on pressing A. It's a Y. It's a Y. Okay. All right. Perfect time. We are going to take a quick pause, rest break. I'll be right back. Let me add some quick music here. Just so you have something beautiful to listen to. I'll be back. A couple minutes. It'll go by fast. All right, we're back.
Such a show-off.
I was destined to be a glorious beater if Quidditch hadn't been cancelled this year. I was.
As I was saying,
Be romantic to fly amongst the stars. Even
you have to rest. Because I watch a lot of streamers live, and they just sit there for hours. And then they take like their rest break or stretch break, like, I don't know, 3 hours in or some crazy thing. Like, how can you do that? You can't do that. You have to be able to ask people to wait with you for just a couple minutes as you take care of yourself in whatever way you need, right? I, in particular, need stretch breaks and snack breaks. And I'm gonna take them. Especially as I'm starting to get comfortable with streaming. I'm not using Streamlabs or anything like that. I'm doing it the hard way. Involves learning a lot more about OBS studios and, you know, in order to minimize like what I have to do. So I do like that I'm learning something new. It's really, especially right now since I don't have much to do. It's been really interesting. And then additionally, you know, as I'm streaming, and thank you for the patience if you're watching this at some point in the future. Hopefully in the future I'm better. But as I'm streaming, I'm learning new things. So now I've just discovered the live chat. Like, what's the most optimal way for me to even view it? Not that I expect to have anybody here live, but it's just to know, like, what's out there. Heaven forbid, the one time I have somebody watching and they send a message. I am afraid of all the other, you know, things like angry comments or anything like that, or rude comments, but that comes with putting yourself out there in the internet. And I mean, I can handle some of that. And as just advice for me to you, block early, block often. You do not have to have negativity in your life. You can have some criticisms, but remember, strangers overly criticizing you is not the same as somebody in your personal life wanting the best for you and being kind about it and, you know, telling you to improve on something in private. So many ups and downs with streaming. I can't believe I'm even doing this, but we're doing it. All right, let's continue. On to the next class. I thought it was close. This is really far away. I think, yeah. Okay, so not that bad. Nous sommes arrivés to the Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
Schedule.
I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
He's about to get fired.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Okay. I'm also hoping that the more that I play online here, the
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the
Oh, I
restricted
don't want to
section.
interrupt you.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
They just randomly start talking. Are you done, Helly? So the more that I play online on streaming, especially live, the more that my personality will come out. Because I tend to be very chaotic in a good way, I'd say, in my personal life. But as soon as I get to another person or a stranger or in a public space, I clam up. And that has been a natural occurrence my whole life, and I want to be able to just be myself as soon as possible with as many people as possible without having so much anxiety. So doing it this way is a nice type of therapeutic thing.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Honesty. I'm going to tell you.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
Portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map.
I'm telling him
Leads
everything.
to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Yeah, we're good.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
There's enough dialogue in this story. Not that they should take it away, but let's move on to the next thing.
Protego!
Which is sneaking into the library.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Bing. Beacon. Okay. Use disillusionment to avoid being detected in off-limit areas. This one was cracked in the last game I played. Very bad. I wonder if they fixed it here. Okay, so how do I do this one? Disillusionment? Where are you at? This one? Yeah. We will use it versus Lumos. Is there more that I can do? I can only load 4? But I could load more. Okay. Nearby adversaries will sense question mark and then investigate yellow question mark suspicious behavior. Being caught exclamation by authority figures will result in quest failure. Okay. Do I have to also be silent? Okay. How long does this last? Forever? What do you mean use? Nope, don't use it. Oh, I'm supposed to use it? No. Huh?
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Where's that? Where is she? Right there. I can barely see. This is so dark.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do.
We're gonna knock her
I'll
out.
create a distraction to draw her away.
Okay.
You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Sure.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
How's it gonna distract her? There we go.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
No. Okay. She's gone.
Goodness gracious, what a mess.
I've got the key. Okay. Yep, I do. No. Ooh, 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 ooh. She almost saw me. Or sensed me, because she can't see
That
me.
wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
You can't see us. This is John Cena mode. Look. They should just install cameras. Because she's doing a bad job. Wait, where am I pointing to here? Right.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Hmm. Nothing here. Perhaps down here. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to desired location. Aim ZL grants precision target. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
What do you want me to target? That? I don't even know where the ghost was at. Okay. All right. Nope, 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 nope. Back up, back up. We're in danger. Where do I go downstairs? There's gotta be stairs, right? Feels like there's nothing here. Yep. Oh, I messed it up. Move out of that spot, lady. I need to get through. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. I do need to get through. Just gonna hang out there. there anything else I can target? Okay, I just needed to keep going. It looks like they're just stood in front of whatever I need to get to, so. As long as I go to where they were at, I found it.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Okay.
We must remain unseen.
Wait, somebody watching me? Oh no, it was the hand. Okay.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone. No, St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
First thing that I get is some sort of cape. I don't need this. I don't want it. What is here? I don't like when they don't let us run. Be able to run anywhere, including libraries. Just ran into a wall. What are you? Eyeball test. It's a door. You know what? I need to do Lumos here because I cannot see. How do I do Lumos? How do I do my spells again?
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Right here. And let me repair this real quick. Oh no. Do I need to repair it? I don't think so.
Lumos.
Leviosa.
What'd I get?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Okay.
Lumos.
Who have we here?
Oh, it's Peeves.
Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that?
Just
I
asking.
like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got
Ooh,
to?
he said a swear word.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
I think you can loot from places that are not going to be missed. So we'll add that to looting.
Reparo.
Free looting. See, I need that. Okay, how do I get out of here?
Lumos.
Yeah. I just remembered, there's a couple of really scary things about this game. And one of them is in the fashion shop. That was very scary.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Here we go.
Lumos.
My Lumos is really tiny. Shouldn't it be bigger?
Where might this lead?
Potions! Nope. Hat I'll never wear. Oh, I got really stuck on this one when I first played it. I don't remember how I'm supposed to do this.
Lumos.
Maybe Lumos? Maybe just a hit. Okay. Maybe it wasn't this one. That seemed pretty easy to figure out.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Okay, let's do something. Do I have another attack spell? No, no other attack spell. It's fine. Use a spell or item first added to a spell set. Add Incendio now. Hover over. Okay, I already did. Ha! Do we have other ones? Do that one too. We got more? Anybody else want something? Here we go.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Uh-oh. Oh no! How do I roll again?
Incendio.
How do I roll? What was the roll? There, okay. A. Yep. Alright, come here.
Levioso.
Nope.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Looks like Incendio really works against them.
Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Okay, get rid of this. Thing was blocking my spells. Jeez. How do I? Wait, can I walk there? No. No, no. I fell! No! Okay, yeah, I'm still in the same room. Couldn't see where I was going. Nothing there. How do I get there?
Levioso.
Can I target it?
Lumos.
Can't see. Okay. Is there something there? No. Skip it for now. Oh no, I forgot. One of these. There we go.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
How do I do this twice?
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
The Neapolitan striped scarf I was looking for. Of course. I'm gonna have to fight y'all, aren't I? Yep. Okay, just throw a bunch of things at them first. Which one of you wants to fight me next? Go. Drop to the ground.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
What is this?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Uh-oh.
Levioso. Incendio.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Nope. I'm too good at
It
this.
is a book after all.
These parts are cool. All the memories. I do like that the game developers went with the theme of mystery, because to me the reason I really liked the Harry Potter books is because they were all essentially a mystery. So you learned new things in each book, but each book had its own mystery to solve. And then at the end, the overall mystery was solved. And so some of the clues were there. That's why I'm rereading the books. But since the IP is based off of mystery, then it's great that this is not just say, oh, these are the bad guys. You have to try to figure out the why of the bad guys. We know Ranrock is bad. He's obviously bad, but we don't know why.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Like me.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Like him.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
I like his outfit too.
See traces of ancient magic. Does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She looks evil. I'm trying to remember what happened at the end, but it's not all coming back to me 100%. She looked way too excited about all that, but who can blame her? It's magic. Only she can do. Pretty exciting.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would
Peeves,
have
what
you
a
tell me.
snitch.
You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Ooh.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Now, I don't know if Peeves would actually snitch on us. Not unless he really disliked us. But he tends to dislike everybody. Okay. But he's not on the professor's side. I think. Okay, how do I get out of here? Through here? Yep. To the Fig classroom. What's here? What just happened? I want to sleep? Alright, let's get that. And let's get this too.
Something in there. I just know it. Hello. I don't believe we've met. Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
It is. Where was it?
I adore the hamlets near the coast.
No. Yeah.
This looks like the
Yes.
location from the painting. What could be... Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
There you go. How do I let you go? Oops.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Where'd you go? Lenora is gone. Fast travel. I think she's close by. What I don't like about these big games is it takes forever to finish them. To get anywhere. And I'm pretty sure that this is a 40+ hour game.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
We're probably only on like hour 2 or 3 or something. 3 maybe.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Okay.
I should have seen that.
Again? Nope. Alright, let's do a different side quest. Or, okay, level 3. What level am I? I don't even know. Do I have a level? No. I don't know. Level 3 required. Let's just go. Alright, where's the flag? Right here, right here. And we go here. But I do see that people complete these things like in a couple of days. So the stamina they have for finishing games is crazy. I usually take like a few weeks. Because I'm a casual player. But right now I have all the time in my hands.
Oi, can you help me?
No. No, no, no. I'm helping out. Too many kids doing too many random stuff. Okay, you know what? I'll go back. I at least want to see what you need, and if I don't like it, I'll reject it. Where are you?
Hello there.
Hi.
Perhaps you can help me.
Arthur Plumley.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts
Oh,
fascinates
right.
me. You can keep
I
whatever
might not do
treasure lies
this
at the
one.
end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well.
I'll just add
I
it.
should take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Nope. Ran into the statue. Okay, so in front of this dude. Okay, I've been here. And what is this? This looks like a famous painting. If I find it, I'll get it. If not, we'll ignore it. The whole quest. I already got a lot to do. A lot of mysteries to solve. Teachers to talk to. What is this? Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough. The ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. I should have read that with an accent. Okay.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Who's this?
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah,
Stand next to you.
Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Grumpy.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Here you go.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
I love these cutscenes.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I need to get this guy. Let me take a picture.
Lumos.
This is my favorite thing. The little statue guys. They're so cute.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so
Am I
outside
stuck?
of the castle.
Or is it because Natty is talking? Oh, I have to meet her. Look. I'm back to being unable to click anything except for meeting her. No, I wanted to get that statue. Okay, fine. Go here. Select the world map. Okay. It's crazy that we're still kind of like in not tutorial mode, but teaching me things about everything mode. Okay, whatevs.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please,
Revelio.
And then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Oh, I get you. Oh, maybe this one has already been selected? I forget what I have to do with those. Okay. Well, let's go to the next thing. Herbology class or Nate? I guess both. Let's get the class out of the way because that one's going to be the most boring one. No offense to the teacher, she seems pretty nice. But this definitely, like, replaying this again, it makes me think that the next Hogwarts Legacy has to be more than just going to class. It's fun. All of it is really fun, but like I want more adventure, more fighting. How? I'm definitely tracking something. Okay, I wasn't. Let's go. All right, begin the class.
Onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh,
I forgot her name was
you'll need
Garlic.
this, today's class.
Which I love.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I'm not skipping. This is the best part of this. All right, pot it.
The soil
should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Each time there's a cutscene like that, it feels like I'm watching a movie. Okay, where do we learn the other stuff?
Emily promised to help me style my hair.
Do I have to talk to you?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Plant Dittany seeds at the potting table. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Okay. Which table? This one?
I bet Black
Or
can
mine?
tell a few tales about his days at Hogwarts when he was
Revelio.
All I can say is it's lucky the boys have their own dormitories.
Does this give me something? No.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay. Where's Leander?
A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Okay.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Thank you.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
Here. Right? Where are we going? I went too far, I knew it. Come on. Let's go.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Now, see
Grabbing
that
all of
dummy?
them.
Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay, L and R to open up the tool widget. Assign the Chinese chomping cabbage. Hold L and R. Okay.
Look at that.
Mhm.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Can I have it back? Nope.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Oh my
Like
gosh,
kind of
so much
plants,
swearing
not
here.
like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have
I
your
had
back in
not
a
noticed
fight.
before.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I'll go with you. I just took everything. So instead of actually building like that one room that you get to the max so I can grow stuff, I might just come here to grab things. I have this waypoint and it should be easy to just grab things from here. Unless there's something I can't get.
Always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry.
Teacher,
Mr.
where are you?
Compton.
Where'd you go? Okay.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Oh, should I say it? I'll say it.
Thank you, Professor. But looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think
She's
you'll
so
come to
nice
see
about
that
it.
the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Now I have to meet Nate somewhere. Hello, Nate. Where are you? Huh. Meet with Natty. Are these required? I think so, right? These? Yep. She's way far out there. How do I get to her? One day I'm going to remember that that's the Y I do want to go through with her quest though, because I think she's gonna give me the hippogriff. And that will be worth it to be able to fly. Or, wait, when do I get the broom? I need to fly. This walking around is untenable. It's a huge castle. I need to be able to fly around it. They disappeared into the grass.
This looks
They're
intriguing.
Pokemon.
It
her?
is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's
That background
entire
looks like it's some sort of
That may be true.
unfocused,
But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like
blurry
Harlow?
painting.
I spoke with her. She was polite.
It's not giving,
but perhaps
like,
understandably would not discuss
I get what they're
details
trying to
with
go
a
for, but
student. I overheard some
this
of
one in
Rookwood's lads
particular.
talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
So much exposition. Avalanche, if you ever watch this, can you please add a skip button? Please. It'd be great for the replays. So to all of that, skip button. And for speed runs, because I don't know how anybody would want to speed run to this. It's like the Pokemon games, right? Like, it's insane. It's a lot of speaking and unable to skip it.
What are you up to now?
Protego.
Oh. Is it that stranger? Wait. Let me go over there, but somebody's here.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life.
Oh.
You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, Bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Oh, he's a painter. I don't think I did this quest.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an
Or maybe
unusual
I did.
path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Okay. What quest am I following right now? The car to the way one? Arn mentioned his carts were taken by Ranrock's loyalists to an encampment to the south of Lower Hogsfield. I should try the road heading south of the hamlet. Yeah, let's do that one. Is this the stranger? Are you the stranger? Sure. I'm going to have to go for a long walk. Meantime, I can kind of admire the castle. So, I mentioned I have my own castle.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
They must have come this way. Think!
Oh. Yeah, I have my own castle display, so I'm just looking at this to see, like, what it's supposed to look like, because mine does not look like this at all. It's got some of the buildings, kind of, but yeah, that's a very unique Hogwarts castle.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil.
He doesn't give a
Mr. Rookwood would like a word
doxy's
with you.
nip bag.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You're gonna regret coming here. You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have a day.
Come on. Ah. There are more.
Oh, what's
Oh,
that
no.
not go out of your eyes?
The collection section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses and certain spells. This enemy is the fashionable enemy, the Ashvunda duelist.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy that.
We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Wasn't there an item that got dropped here? I'm trying to pick it up. Probably best if I just hit them. One thing I like Hogwarts Legacy about is, like, it has a lot of representation. I'm not going to call it out each time. I just know that everybody is aware of it, and it's really nice to see that on the game.
So close to Hogwarts.
And if you haven't heard my thoughts on the Snape casting, I just have to reiterate so everybody gets it. Wizards do not have racism. Okay, the Muggle world likely does, but the Wizarding world is prejudiced against different types of magic, right? So just to clear that up.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's that?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sure.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
It's so odd that I don't remember doing this whatsoever, but this must be the way that we do, or we start Merlin's quests.
Even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what
Just
happens.
the swirl? I must have done this one. I just don't remember it. Kind of crazy. And I know that I did not do all of the Merlin trials, so maybe I'll do all of them this time. I just kind of have to figure out how I want to play this one. Maybe I could just run through the whole story before I start doing that. I don't want to get sidetracked too much, like right now.
Territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Not to worry, I know exactly what to do.
Incendio.
No?
Accio. Lumos.
Oh, not that one. Oh, just a regular hit. No? Gotta be Incendio, no?
Levioso. Incendio.
No.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
What do I do from here? How do I light them? There's something else here? Hmm. Gotta get the leech.
Leviosa. Lumos.
Yeah, the only thing that I have to light things up with is...
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
I have a spell.
Incendio.
Maybe I have to get close?
Incendio.
Oh, okay.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Where's the last one? Oh no, I'm not moving fast enough. Go, go, go. One.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Oh, great. I have to be faster.
Incendio.
Is that it?
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Yay. Oh. Sorry, lady, I rolled away.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
You know what would be great with this? Online multiplayer. That'd be wonderful. Avalanche, make that happen. I can't believe I'm saying that too, because I don't typically go for multiplayer unless it's like Mario Kart, things like that. But that'd be great. I want to do this one. Oh, is that what I'm tracking? Am I tracking it? Okay. I need to know if I've done the painter one, so I don't mind just going off on a little side quest for just a tiny bit. I don't remember a traveling painter.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Yeah, he got off pretty easy. Dude, the darkness. We're doing this in the dark. We better not be headed towards the Forbidden Forest. I'm not ready. Let's equip this one. Did I do it too early? I might have done it too early. Oh, oh. I don't know what a thornback shooter is, but I don't want to find out. Something's following me.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
I did it way too early. Let's go.
An encampment. This must be it.
Nighttime is so beautiful
Looks
to
as if
look
there's
at.
more than one way to enter.
Look at this. Just gorgeous. Especially because you can't see all like the detail. It doesn't look that great. You just see everything as shadow and it's beautiful. Steal a loyalist ranger cross bolt. Defeat an enemy.
Will be defeated.
Should I steal it from him directly? Sir, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Wonder if there's a different way to see into the camp. No. No, there's only one entrance. Crap. Yep, only one entrance.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Come on. Let's head back. This is a huge encampment. I was expecting it to be tiny. Oh no. Okay. I can steal it.
I know what that Tribicus Totalis.
Did I steal it? Where's the crossbow? Huh. No, why'd I do that? Oh, I did steal one. Okay, alright. You can pretty much defeat all of them by just doing this. Like, getting whatever you see, pressing R.
How many of you are there?
Right? You don't have to look anywhere in particular. It's gonna hit something.
Potato, stop it!
Leviosa. Incendio.
Vicious plants!
Leviosa. Incendio.
How'd you die?
Leviosa.
Did I release a plant?
Incendio.
How'd I do that? There we go.
I refuse to be defeated by a vegetable!
Leviosa.
Do you think
I didn't even realize I released the plant. Hey. Who else? Who else? What is this? Oh, okay. What is this? Okay.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arm.
They are returning, or they have yet to be returned? What is this? Did I... No. Okay, I think I still have to defeat whoever's there. Okay, so who's there? I hear somebody. Okay, the cards are returning. There's still one guy. I hear him. Well, you're hiding. Where in the heck are you? What is this? Okay, anybody have any chests here? I can steal from you guys. No? Okay, what is this? Okay, I know what to do. One. And they all settle there. Maybe they're outside. I think I still have to defeat them though. Game. Bad guys. Hello? No? Okay, where are the other spheres? Okay. And just push you?
Levioso.
How do I push you forward? Okay. Better be something good in here. There's another baddie somewhere here. Can't see him. Baddie, where are you? Oh no! Landed on the wrong side. Okay.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
I need to use ancient
You don't
magic.
believe you can defeat me, do you?
How do I get ancient magic? I think they're all dead. Darn. I am actually killing them, which is wild to be doing this as a 5th-year student. There we go. There we go. Ancient magic.
That was quite something.
Oh, I need 2 defeats. Okay, I just gotta do the Merlin thing, and then I'll be out of here. Where are those spheres? We're here, were they not? Yep. Right here. It was just 2, right? I didn't see another one, or was there?
Incendio.
Thought I could start a fire with that. Guess not. We have another one. No. Where's the other spheres?
Revelio.
You're done. You're cool. I don't have any more spheres. Right? Right.
Revelio.
Oh, outside. Okay. All right. And where are they? Should be near here. Okay, there you go. Guys are hiding.
Incendio. Accio.
This way, buddies. Come on. What do I get for this again? Just challenge completed. Okay. We'll take it. Alright, let's go back to this dude. Mr. Earn. Oh, I'm gonna need a stretch break soon. Where are you, Earn? Right here. Got your cards back.
If you're here for my wares,
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving
You're
them
no
wrong.
fool.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
You're welcome. Glad to be of help. Oh.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Yeah. I might just do all the goblin quests. I like the goblins. Let's see. I did say I was gonna 100% this, but now I'm regretting it. There's so much stuff to do here. Okay, where am I even going? Cache in the castle. Gobs of gobstones. Crossed once. Probably have to do that one for sure. Spell combination practice. Professor Hecat's Expelliarmus. I have to do those. We'll go to potions class though. Because I want to get potions over with on this one. Not potions, just any class. Quite a lot of things that we have to do, and classes out of the way is important. Although I do think that we have to still continue doing classes to improve things, something like that. I forgot how much things to do there was in this game. Which is appreciated because I've been waiting for this game for like ever. For at least a decade. Sure, there's other Harry Potter games, mainly Lego ones, and then the PS2 ones, things like that, but not the same. How do I get to potions? But since I'm feeling like it's going to be a lot of work to do the full playthrough,
It would make him look completely incompetent.
I might just want to switch to a different game. So that way I get a little bit of variety. I love playing video games, but I just don't see how people can play video games the whole day on stream. 6 days a week, 7 days. That's crazy.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
This is a cute cutscene. Interactive cutscenes are the best.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Why do you assume I'm
Some
gonna
can be
get into
harvested
more
from the
trouble?
plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Definitely luck.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
What was a Fwooper again?
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't.
Like the snake?
Fwooper feathers
Feathered
aren't that
snake?
valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that...
I need that. Oh, what's this? Date 31st of December 1875 from Or Office, subject Morgan and Burks. Morgan and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more orders to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions follow. Oh, he's on active duty. Oh, what's this? What's this? Sure. Is there a Fwooper feather here? Here we go. Why did it make the noise?
Organized and free of clutter.
Here. Take it.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Make Edurus and Felix Felicis. Since that's fast, let's brew that first. Do we have anything else I can pilfer? What's this? Oh, how come I? Okay, collect. Oh, it's just a coin. Coin that I did not have before. Come on.
A
What else?
well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
He doesn't seem to have anything extra on hand, so I won't be able to pilfer from him that much. Not like the herbology teacher. Come now. Good. Now I can do this one. 30 seconds.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Wait, where is he?
Wait, it's not supposed to. happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Good.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Oh no, he got me.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Where'd my Weasley buddy go? You got kicked out? Hey, who are you?
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Okay.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
I'm not in trouble.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Oh, I got 12 potions. That's kind of cool. I'm maxed out.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Find Scrope's notebook or note in the courtyard.
Oh.
The courtyard here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There was something here, was there not?
Revelio.
But something else here.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
The Daedalian keys. I'm not doing this. I did it before. Hi, cat. Pet the cat. Cutscene. Lovely. There was something here that I'd do. Was there not? I forgot what it was. Let's see. A house elf may have a clue to the missing page I seek. I should find out more. Find Scrope's note in the courtyard. Expelliarmus. Cache in the castle. Oh, it wants me to find the rhino first. It's in order. Okay, so no, forget it. What is this? Am I close? Actually, the opposite end. Oh, I've never been here. who is Scrope again? And why do I need his note? I think I remember where those bones were at. Yeah. Oh, I almost fell off. The movie really had the grand staircase be totally different. Or, yeah, I think this is, wait, maybe there's a different staircase. What? Totally in the wrong spot. It was way off. This is crazy. What is this? Where in the world am I going?
A moment of your silence and attention.
Something's here.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nothing?
Levioso.
Lumos? Maybe it's Lumos.
Lumos.
No.
Levioso.
Well, I have something to do. We'll skip you. I have to do something with Scrope. Whatever that is. I do also want them to change the music or add to the music because
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
the first time I've heard you in a while or ever in this playthrough. What I really liked was in Star Wars Andor, there was new music, new types of music, and that kind of changed things up a little bit.
Why would anyone bother sending?
It was very refreshing. So I hope that the new game like does more than just these Harry Potter witch vibe-esque sounds, because it does get a little bit tired, you know, like great twinkling. Scrope knows about that book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care. Tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Yeah, exactly.
Tego.
Okay, well, just gonna have to keep going because it's not that far off. And when did I find a book? A notebook of some sort, like in the library? Search for it. Wait. I'm at my destination. Where did he say it was? Huh. Why would there be chests like that? Where am I trying to climb to? Top of here? Maybe. Huh? Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely trying to climb. Can we jump? There we go. Almost there. Head for the pumpkins, just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help poor, broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins. Oh, I think I know just the place.
Do I? Okay. Go through here. There we go. I definitely did not do this quest on the first one because who in the hay is Scrope? Okay, I must look for it now. Inside of a pumpkin. Sir? Scarecrows are kind of scary. I won't say why. But don't ever run into something that reminds you of a scarecrow at night. Especially if you know it's not one. Okay, how?
Revelio.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I was on it too. Okay. The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meet Scrope at the water's edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Okay. Can I just jump from here? Sure. Forgot if you take damage if you fall from great heights. I can do this. I can do it. Oh! Oh. You're
Thank
new.
you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Sure, I'll help you. I want to do all the house elf and goblin things on this one. If I can find them.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him.
You love
Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book, and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Yeah, I'll check out all this.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
I want to know more about you. What happened to your ear?
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver.
She sounds like a
Scrope was
peach.
able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
That's horrible. Ugh.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Now, I know that the series...
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Thank you. The series, the TV series that's gonna air, I know they're trying to be like as authentic to the book as possible and then adding extra things. I hope what they add more of is the house elf and goblin stories because they're just crazy. Like, I know that the... Oh, what is happening here? Ooh. I'm going to move because I don't like them. But it's a squid. Oh. Ah, okay. I'm freaking out here with the squid. Oh, there's no way. Okay. Can I even...
Incendio. Potato.
Where are you?
Incendio.
What?
Levioso. Incendio.
Okay. Come on. Can you go away? I'll take that tongue. Oh, there another one? Can I get my magical power to get rid of you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Potato. Incendio.
Oh, I'm stuck with you. I think you're stuck. Can I even hit you?
Yes.
Get away from him.
Incendio.
Come on.
Levioso. Incendio.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We hit the right guy. Come on.
Incendio.
There we go. There's another one. Where are you?
Incendio. Potato.
Oh, I can't swim? Or I'm swimming slowly. I think I'm swimming slowly. Where'd you go?
Incendio. Incendio.
This incendio is terrible.
Lumos.
Jeez. I hate those guys. There better not be another one. Yeah, so as I was saying, the house elves is a very tragic story because the reason they're so attached to their family is because house elves are made by wizards. So maybe what I'm imagining is they were made a very long time ago. And then maybe it was outlawed. So only the old families get to keep them. And of course you can't just, like, you created life, right? You can't just get rid of it. So they're real, they're creatures, they're living, so they have a right to life. But then because they're made by a specific family to protect that family line, they feel attached to them so they don't leave and then they get mistreated. But you shouldn't allow them to get mistreated like that. Just
Why
because
would
they
I
have
need a piece of
magic
toast?
doesn't mean they don't get hurt.
I suppose that's where it goes.
So if they add stuff to it and change it up a little bit, just to give them more depth and, I don't know, make spew happen for real, like, that would be great because I hate seeing them like that. And there's so many cases of them being mistreated like that. It was not just Toby. I thought I saw the squid by coincidence. I guess not. I could go for some toast right now. Yeah.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Back to Scrope. Oh, wait. What else is here? A chest. Okay. We'll have to do that later.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
I did Jackdaw's quest, and I'll pass on it this time. I think it involved a spider. And I don't want to do that again. Oh man, I'm swimming so slow. Is there a way I can swim faster? Yes, there is a way. I'm being silly. Of course. Always a way. We're here. Come on. Is this a bridge? No. I just want to do the little house elves one. Help them out any way I can.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Oh. That was a great disapparition, or whatever it is that they do. Okay, next we'll go to is this a thing? Ghost of Our Love, skipping that. We'll learn Expelliarmus. And I think that'll be it for Hogwarts Legacy. And then maybe I'll look at, well, maybe for next time I'll look to see if there's speedruns of this. How people are doing that. Like, it'd be great if there was like an hour speedrun, but I don't think so. Maybe it's like a 4, 5 hour, 6 hour speedrun. But I'd like to see if there is a fast one. I forgot how long this game was. It's great. It's wonderful. Okay, don't make it shorter because the material is there. But I will say I prefer games that are more between 15 to 30 max, but 15 is kind of the sweet spot for the gameplay for me, because then you can do replayability. Wait. Do I have to wait till morning time? Press, okay. On the map, press the R button. Okay. Now, if the game is not replayable, then maybe make it long. But clearly, with 4 different houses, you should be able to replay it 4 different times. Did I not advance time? What in the world? Someone better be there. You should be able to skip the talking as well as this. But since we didn't skip any talking, we're gonna watch this. It's cute too.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
B-Y-B. Ha.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Now we're set. This is Harry's favorite. So now we shall use it on the dummy. Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Come on.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Still at it, I see.
The speedrun could be like how fast to a certain thing, right? So Expelliarmus, I think, is a natural place to finish. This was not a speedrun. I got a little bit sidetracked with everything. But I think that this is a good stop. If I want to pick this up on a live stream, I will. But this might just be one of the things that I do on the side as well. Because, ooh, I'm going to repeat it over and over again. There's so many games to play. And I keep hearing that Tears of the Kingdom is completely changed or improved because of the Nintendo Switch 2. And so I want to try out those as well. So we're probably gonna stop right here with Harry Potter and move on to a different game and see what sticks. Sometimes I get into a zone and that's all I want to play, like just that one game or just a couple of games. And right now, not feeling it with Harry Potter, with Hogwarts Legacy. Probably because I've done it before, but I think it's because of just the knowledge of how much there is to do until we get to the final story end, to the natural story end. And then afterwards, there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of collecting, and a lot of extra things to be able to finish off the school year. That I have not done. And so because I know that it's a lot to do, we're going to leave it at here. And I hope that you at least liked seeing some part of Hogwarts Legacy being played. I know that it is a very, like, it was a big game. And I think this should have been, like, you know, one of, like, the hugest games of that year. I think it was, but it's largely died down. But maybe because it's such a labor-intensive RPG, that's probably why it's died down. But I do think that there's things that Avalanche could improve upon to make it be a little bit more replayable, a little bit more fun from the beginning. Like, we're getting into, after this Expelliarmus spell and after a lot of other things, we're getting into the actual main part of this game, which is fighting a lot of different baddies, but then that gets a little bit repetitive too. So I hope that they keep a lot of this, but then they change a lot of it too to make it be a little bit more fun and not just, you know, nostalgic, which is what it was meant to be, but we want more. There's a lot more that you could do with the mechanism of having a wand, right? And if it doesn't have to involve Harry Potter, like this one did not involve Harry Potter, but it did involve the school. But if it doesn't have to involve Harry Potter, you can make it be outside of even the UK and just make it be like a crazy all-out battle. You're telling the story of a battle that happened, I don't know, 1,000 years ago, and it was crazy. Dragons were involved, and, you know, instead of just one or two dragons here, there was a bunch of them. And yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that I think Warner, I don't know who has this, Warner Media, Warner Brothers, who knows, but the production company could really put a lot of different games into action in this environment, in this world, and I hope that they do, because I want to be able to fight more. I want to be able to do more crazy things. I want tricks. I want things to throw out. You know, I want different types of baddies too. Maybe fight the animals as well. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe that's going too far. Either way, this was a really fun playthrough. Kind of, I was getting nostalgic with like the first time I played it too. So it was a lot of fun. Next time we'll try out something different. We'll keep this as a two-parter. And I will play on my offline. Look how creepy he is. Look how creepy. He looks so creepy. Ooh. So I'm going to play this on my offline time. So that way I can move on to the next Nintendo Switch 2 quote-unquote launch game. Okay, because we still don't have the one that I'm waiting for, which is going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think that should have been the launch game. Love Mario Kart World. We'll probably play a little bit of that next time as well. Or we'll get into a different game. Who knows? Who knows? You know, the games are calling me. Tears of the Kingdom. Wind Waker. What else? What else? I want to play a Lego game. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. Like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, I just appreciated that you were here and you got through. And have a good day. Bye. Bye, Professor.